pray for salvation.
Keep the door down, ain't no point away. That boy lying his raps. They love you tonight in the morning. Hey, hand out it.
This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Poeltl in at the 5. Now here's Doncic. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Back to Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Well, that's a smart pass by Aleksej Pokusevski. This guy handing it off to a ready shooter. Nicely done.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Now here's Russell. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Bogdanovic. Up and over Kennard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
A nice shot by Brown.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Russell against Doncic. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Here's Doncic. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Wiggins outside to the wing on the left. Here's Russell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Doncic.
You cannot be careless guarding D'Angelo Russell. This guy's so good at putting the defense in tough spots. Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Russell. Wiggins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
At this stage of the season, it's not unheard of to see teams lose steam. Doris, how do coaches keep their teams motivated for the second half of the year?
I think one thing quality NBA coaches do is they emphasize an NBA regular season is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether you are winning or losing, you're always building the foundation of your program. Do you have good defensive habits? Do you share the basketball? Are you committed to winning? Are you about your teammates? So much goes into success.
Now here's Doncic. A nice shot by Brown.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Russell.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Boy, how about Aaron Gordon stretching the floor with his shooting at this point? He knew that was an important element to add to his game.
Up top, Brown. Doncic against Russell. Back to Brown for three. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Now here's Russell.
For your defense,
1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Portis gets the bucket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Doncic with it. Now Wiggins defending. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so it's Dallas with it. Outside, Brown. Doncic passes to Bamba. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brown. The three is up. Rebounded by Highland. 1:16 left to play in the first. Lets a floater go. That puts him in the lead.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Doncic outside. Pass to Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Well, you see the fluidity in the screen and roll game. Mo Bamba, decisive in his movements, is what allows him to convert.
Here's Highland. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown against Wiggins. Here's Highland. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Improved decision-making by Andrew Wiggins, and that makes him an even greater challenge to guard.
Doncic, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Highland. Steps back and shoots. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Up 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
They've got D'Angelo Russell from Area 7 out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Aaron Gordon, and it's Bogdanovich in a 2-guard. The Mavericks trailing. Left side, Brown. And the layup is good off the glass. Brown's got 7.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touch down low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Outside Russell. Outside Bogdanovich. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
I like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Here's Brown. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Russell against Doncic. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Kennard. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got his third bucket of the night.
The sign of an elite shooter like Bogdan, knocking down shots in the face of his defenders.
You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great court vision at all times, runs the pick and roll well, and is shifty in the paint.
Kick out to Brown. It's good with time running down on the shot clock. Brown's got 11. Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
To the paint. Here's Russell. And the basket is good. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to shake his concentration when D'Angelo Russell is this close to the cup. How about that tough shot?
D'Angelo Russell. Third personal foul.
That's good from Doncic. Highland, he's checked in for Russell.
Line for Dallas.
And he makes both free throws. And Aaron Gordon, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business. It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Bogdanovich passes to Pirtle. Gordon against Brown. It's deflected.
Oh, send it back, Alexei Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
Kispert's checked in for Kennard.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And here's Brown for three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Brown's gone 2 of 4 from distance. Pass to Highland. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Wiggins against Brown. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Well, he's got the wide shoulders, the natural balance. Andrew Wiggins taking the hit and finishing.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Here's Brown. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Gordon. Here's Highland. Going inside. The kick out to Wiggins. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Shots blocked. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Coming over the floor for the away team, Steven Adams, Bobby Portis, Luguentz Dort.
Doncic right side. It's Pokusevski on the wing. Releases. Brown can't hit.
that's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. To the inside. Bamba. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
Taking 2 shots.
At the 2018 draft combine, Mo Bamba measured a 7'10" wingspan, Doris.
Absolutely incredible to think that that broke the record for the longest that Rudy Gobert held. Now, how does that translate in the NBA? Well, it obviously is a help on the defensive end. Mo Bamba, a guy capable of covering so much area on the floor.
Just 5 on the clock. Wiggins outside. The rebound by Bamba.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Shot from 12. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You can just see the development of Lou Dort's game. Gets himself into that in-between area and makes it look easy.
The offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Pass to Highland. Portis with it. Fades. They get it back. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Here's Doncic. From down in the low post, it goes. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Pass to Doncic. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. We're up by 2.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Taking a look at the Supersonics. Kenny, what's your view?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second.
And that.
Get out of your seat and on your feet.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The Mavericks trailing. Aaron Gordon is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Bogdanovich in a shooting guard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And for the Mavericks, Russell to pass to Gordon. And he banks in the layup. Gordon's got 7 points.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the first one at the line is good. Highland, he's checked in for Russell. And that's good as he hits both shots. And a minute played as the second half gets going.
Dallas foul. Black. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Highland. Here's Poeltl. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Black. And here's Doncic. Here's Brown. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
You love the activity of Jaylen Brown, using that athleticism to do damage on the offensive glass.
Here's Gordon. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 9.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Kicks it out to Kennard for the lead. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 tonight.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Gordon outside. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 9. 6 to shoot. Pass to Highland. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Pokusevski.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, set a solid screen. Be ready to attack. He is ready on the roll. Aleksej Pokusevski, good finish.
Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
Hey, go! Junior defense through.
Jared Sevens checked in for Seattle. Portis comes in for Gordon.
Bobby Portis.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Jared Seven finds Wiggins. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Yurtseven. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Brown. 16 points for him. And they doubled up Doncic. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Brown. Off target from three-point range. Wiggins outside. Pass to Highland. Doncic against Yurtseven. Now Wiggins. And he dunks it down.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Rebounded by Highland.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Wiggins. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kispert's checked in.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Adams. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Bamba's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Dort outside. Pass to Adams. And here's Wiggins. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Improved ball handling, keeping the dribble from getting too high. It's a key to Wiggins' development.
Doncic passes to Bamba. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bamba.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Russell. Here's Wiggins. Deflected. Guarded by Russell. Takes it inside.
What a big finish out in the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Wiggins passes to Adams. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Adams. Clock at 6. Here's Wiggins. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Dort. And so he makes both from the line.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Outside Russell. It's Wiggins on the wing. Right through the D for the layup. Wiggins has got 15 points.
You look at the numbers tonight. When Wiggins asserts himself, he's painful to defend.
It's been all about Andrew Wiggins for the Supersonics. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
60.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovich. Aaron Gordon is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Dallas calls timeout.
Hey, your junior defense crew.
Pokashevsky's checked in for Dallas. Brown comes in for Reddish. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Brown. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Now Russell. Outside Bogdanovich. Russell, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Russell. Count the basket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Wiggins. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Highland, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Doncic against Russell. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
Pass to Highland. And the shot goes.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
And here's Wiggins. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
To the paint. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Russell. That one misses for Bogdanovich.
They're one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovich is an asset for this team.
Doncic outside, and they call an illegal screen here.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Wiggins. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just 5 to shoot. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Drops in the three.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this. This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Highland. Hurdle with the ball. Bogdanovich up top. Here's Highland, guarded by Doncic. Wiggins from long range. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown passes to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Boglo cuts off the pass. And it's time for an injury report. All right, let's get an update on D'Angelo Russell. What's the latest, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Seattle. The issue was a poke to the eye and resulting in blurred vision, hopefully only temporary. For a team just out of the gates this season, trying to establish chemistry, already they've hit some adversity, guys.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Get out of your seat.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Andrew Wiggins.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
You can just tell how relieved he is to be playing like this again. Before this, he was weathering a rough patch, but now that is all behind him after this performance. Wiggins passes to Pirtle. That one goes in.
The hand in the face does nothing to distract Jakob Pirtle. How about the size, the strength? It's going to be hard to block this guy's shot.
Doncic passes to Brown. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Russell against Doncic. Pass to Bogdanovich from the stripe.
Just tremendous reach by Pokusevski. Woohoo! How about that wingspan defensively?
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Alexei Pokusevski. 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would love to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And an intentional foul right there.
Luka Doncic. Personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Here's Highland. And they go to the intentional foul.
Luka Doncic. Fourth personal foul. Team is inhibited.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
Bogdanovic at the line for 2.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Dallas now.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And so he hits both. Twelve seconds left in the fourth. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He drops it, and that puts him up 5.
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Shoots. The Mavericks rebound. Tries again. Bamba misses. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah.